Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Tigers offense will have the first possession of the game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Looking to throw on first down. On the move and looking deep. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Snagged out of the air. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. And here comes the punt team. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now on third down for this offense. Smith dropping to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
Well, it's not quite the start this offense wanted to have on third down. It's their first opportunity. That one falls incomplete. They're going to have to be better on those critical downs as this game goes on.
They bring the punter onto the field now. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, the running back has it. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. To the ground. He's got it again. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Pulls it in. It's Mitchell. Hard-hitting tackle. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. From the gun on third down. It's complete. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off play action on first down. Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. After that last completion, it's second down. Here's the handoff. Got a little space. There he goes. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play. 15 yards on that one and a first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
And this time they're waiting for him, and he only gets back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got it behind the line. It's Parrish. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job on the defense covering that thing up.
Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Pulls and fires complete. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Well, after not getting a thing done on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Slings it downfield. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Firing to the right, complete. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. The good news is it was complete. The bad news is not enough for the 1st down. Punt team headed out. Makes the catch at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Still running at the 40. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Parrish. Stopped just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a 1st down. The give to the tailback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Just goes right through the wicket and brings up 3rd down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. Right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Smith wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. Breaks into the open. Finds the finish line for the touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up to add another.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. LSU is currently trailing in this one, but...
Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The inside handoff. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward, but let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Secures it at the 30. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Smith dropping to pass. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Pulls it and fires to the left.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You know, you play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
First play of the drive comes from the 38. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabs it in the middle. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. Time to take a shot. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Off the RPO, complete. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Smith wants to throw. It's complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. He'll ride his man on the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
How many first downs is that just on this drive? We're going to have to get the training staff to give some IVs and get some bananas, and we better stay hydrated because at this rate, the defense is going to play way too many snaps.
Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. A first down run in the red zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Smith dropping to pass. Looking for the goal line. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly. And it'll be a touchdown.
And that is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical 4th down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. 2 dudes on the exact same page, coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on 4th down.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Back to pass. It's complete to the left. Snowed under by the defense. And the Tigers in the hurry-up. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. They bring him down, but not before he picks up a Memphis first down. Tempo and overdrive.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Taylor. And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Gets the back moving. Back to pass on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Beard. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Memphis will be forced to punt. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Smith wants to throw. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. Behind the chains now on second and long.
On the play. Brings up second down.
Looking to fire. Right on the money. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Now trying to keep this drive alive on third and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Makes the grab. It's Green. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. Wants to go up top.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Got a man. It's Green. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catching a lot on that one.
Well, they caught the defense off guard with that play right there. Here they are in field goal range. It's third and short. You know, the odds say it's going to be a run. Instead, they throw it. They get a big play now setting up 1st and goal.
Trying to bully their way in. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown.
And I love the bounce back for this offense. We lost a week ago. Let's put that in the rearview mirror. That game's gone. Let's improve. Let's get better. So far in this first half, they've done just that.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. South Carolina is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up 14 over Appalachian State. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to...
Looking deep. Brings it down on the right side. Finds a seam. Touchdown, Memphis. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And a really nice job by the quarterback. He drops back. He knows where he's going with the football. You can tell. He sees this guy coming from left to right, running that post down the middle of the field, throws it. Perfect timing to his receiver. He catches the football, takes it into the end zone.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Smith dropping to pass. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Makes the grab over the middle. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. To the air on first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. This time on target. They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be 3rd down. He'll keep it on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play.
Turning it on! Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Now on first down from the 43. Quick release on the RPO. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense down to the 25 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Got it in the middle, it's Green. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Big fella moving. Gets it in there for the touchdown.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. He'll bring it out. It's Anderson. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Pressure coming. It's complete to the right. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Corrals it at the 45. And the returner will be brought down. Smith wants to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Green. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. So much for jumbo sets. They'll go 5 wide on 2nd and 2. Quickly complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Finds a tight end. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Just enough time to get off one more snap. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here comes the field goal unit. And this will be a short one from about 21 yards out. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the run from inside his own 5. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
Memphis ready to kick it deep and get the second half going. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Pulled and finds his man on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll run play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Smith dropping to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They boot it away. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Pulls and fires complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. From the gun, the ground game.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Tigers want to move quickly.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Rides to back and leaves it. Sweet cut there. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Got his man down the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Tigers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Touchdown, Tigers! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're now down 31-17. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Arkansas is dominating this one, thanks to an offense that's been running hog wild since the opening kickoff. They're up 14 over Oklahoma State. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And now on second down for this offense. Off the play fake. Hauls it in. At the 40, there he goes. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Reads it, fires complete. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Pass interference. Offense.
We've got pass interference, but this time it's on the offense. Unloads quickly. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Offense gets set for second down. The play action fake. He's looking deep. Picked off to stop the threat. Trying to take it back. All down at the 31-yard line, and that's where this offense will go to work.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. And that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Line gets set, first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This Memphis offense going to work again on first down. They go to the ground.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those five guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those five offensive linemen.
Wants to fire on second down. Gets it out fast. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the Tigers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. 57 yards out, and he powers it through the uprights.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Leaves it with the running back. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Smith wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one.
There he goes. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. That's caught. It's Beard. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. On the ground, it's Green. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Handoff to the single running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Here on 3rd down, will they go back to the running game? Smith dropping to pass. Soft spot in the middle. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Under fire. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Tripped up for the tackle. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Got his man downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught for the touchdown.
Man, with that drive, you start to get excited. You start to think about the bounce back from a week ago. Went on the road, tough loss, you get to come back home. And this team has really been a different team today. Nice performance after a heartbreaking loss last week.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Looking for an alley. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So first down will open up the final period. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. He'll pull it down and run. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Motion from the back. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Touchdown, Memphis! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And he tacked on the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Washington has opened up the playbook, and they are scoring in bunches right now. This offense has been electric. They're up by 15 over USC. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Rides the back on the option. The give. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. On target over the middle. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. He'll keep it himself. Runs through the tackle. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Motion from the wideout. On the run, it's Green. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. They'll give it to him again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. They'll try the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Quick release by the QB. Headed to the end zone. Snatched it right out of the air and waltzed his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. From the gun, running back gets to give. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Firing deep. Intercepted to stop the threat. Takes it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They'll leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Smith wants to throw. Oh, he makes the catch. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the 1st down.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He lofts one down the sideline. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ball game.
And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. He's looking to throw. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, Tigers. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
Ready to try the point after. And it's perfect. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. If they're going to pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. The give and tick, 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 tick. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Pulls it and fires to the left. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. They'll run the sneak for it. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Makes a man miss. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll pull it on the read. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive going to the air. That's caught. It's Beard.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
Time is not on their side right now. They can't afford too many more incompletions like that. They need to come up with some connections, and they've got to score points. They've got to get this passing game going now.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, looking to pass. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Working that left side now. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. To the air on first down. Fires downfield. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. catch in the middle. It's Beard. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. The Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw again. Bringing the heat. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. He's got his man, makes the grab. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Fires to the end zone. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
The AT unit on the field. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Just over 30 seconds to play. They'll line up for the onside kick, and they've got to get it to have a shot.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football, in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses. In this game, it was no different.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been